Strategy and Snark presents Dungeons and Dragons Online. And welcome back. Today, we're back in Saltmarsh. Going to take a look at the legendary version of these quests and see if there's any major differences. We have already done Saltmarsh back at level 3, I think? It's pretty low level on its heroic version. So if you're looking for more of a quest guide kind of playthrough, that would be the video for you. Today, we're just going to kind of smash through, see if anything jumps out at us. Of note, obviously we're not on our usual character. I don't have this expansion on the secondary account, so I'm playing with my Warlock, which I didn't realize didn't even have all of its enhancements in place, because something updated since the last time I even played this character. So I hastily spent all the points, and we're going to hope that it's at least partially functional. I mean, I can already see abilities down on the bar that I just don't have anymore because of the... I think this character last got played before even the Epic Destinies got updated. So, I'm sure jumping straight into legendary hard mode with a character that I barely remember how to play won't end badly at all. Let's see. Grabbed all of these quests. The other half of them are walk-up quests that we find out in the wilderness. We have a level 27 hireling. I mean, that'll probably be fine. Except that I only have one. Whatever. Just gonna do it all in one shot, right? All in one shot. No cuts. I vaguely remember there was a path where we could do these quests without a ton of backtracking, but I don't know if you can really appreciate just how freaking big Saltmarsh is. This is one of those expansions where you had to buy it separately even if you were a subscriber, and boy is it big. The wilderness is, anyway. It's 10 quests, which is pretty standard for one of those types of expansions, but 10 is still a lot. I should probably... Oh, crap. We have 2 minutes to summon the hireling, or I have to go buy a new one. There we go. We're going to head to this quest out over here, because I think all of the other quests are the other direction. Oh, this character hasn't done these quests before, so there's at least... We're probably going to have to go buy a new hireling to do the last quest, but whatever. Because usually you have to duck back into the tavern to pick up the finale, right? But for the time being, we're just going to go up this nice little road. We haven't even been attacked, right? This is just a nice little road to a beat-up house, right? It's beat up. Around here, it would probably be worth, oh, I don't know, $17 million, because that's how real estate works. And as tempted as I am to summon all of my other hirelings, we are going to stick with what the other account is doing, and not use all of my little pre-order bonuses. What are you doing over there? Yeah, I don't know where half of my abilities are anyway. Search for the rumored treasure. So this is the haunted house. Do I have knock on this character? I feel like I have knock on this character. I do have knock. Okay, so we might be able to ignore some... Might be able to ignore some keys by just magically unlocking the doors. So let's look. Right, and one of these is supposed to give me half of a code. Wow, it's been a long time since I did these quests. Like, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be looking for keys and stuff, but strangely, these quests have... I don't think they've even done this again, but I can't just hit Q a million times to find the keys as we go. You have to actually, like, walk into the area. Oop. Did we see one? As I was talking about it? I'm going to go to where it usually spawns and see if it's just there. Let's see if it does it. See, we feel a draft that seems to come from nowhere. So, there's more of these in, especially this quest, than normal. I don't have very good search. But sometimes they'll just let it fly. There we go. See? I found the gold key. Using Q wasn't going to work. I had to go run around until I got that little, spider sense tingling feeling. And then it's going to be like, okay, here's your key. There's a locked chest, which I don't know the key for, so we're just going to go and brute force it by clicking on all of them. Nothing. And then Warlock just melts all the enemies. I don't know how well our damage is going to hold up. Spellcasters in general can just kind of do more damage for far less effort than melees can. But I got half of the password we don't need anymore. I mean, we technically have a lot of HP for a caster, but we have, like, basically 0 physical resistance rating. If we get hit, we're going to take a lot of damage. Because this character is even worse geared than the paladin is. Alright, watch your step. I want over there. And no spider sense tingling, so there's nothing here. But we can drop down into the room below and solve this puzzle. Fireplace, and then up. Well, that seems a little overly easy. It is a very small puzzle, though, so this must go this way. Did I not click, or did it not respond? There we go. Which means this must go this way. Come on. Done. Oh no, a rat. Just casually do 2,000 damage to a rat by pushing a button. I want to say I started putting this character back together after the updates. I just never finished. Gold. I think this was the gold key, right? Gold key lets us in. Guess not. It also didn't say unlock, I guess. I don't remember the exact order you're supposed to do things in this quest. There's a sparkle over here. So, I like that they have the spooky haunted house thing going in here. They do not explain exactly how the guy who's doing it does it. I mean, the answer is most likely magic. But, like, some of the stuff is shown to be just, like, rope and pulley kind of level. Needs iron key. Can I bypass that? Nope. This should be what lets us go up, right? Pull the lever. Jump up the boxes. Oh, wow. Look how high we can jump. Because we actually have... We have some jump. It's like I can fly. Anyway. There's a couple different places that key can be.
You can hear a faint aria emanating from behind the
Silver key.
on which dangles a heavy
Keys, keys, keys all over. Door's locked. We already went down all those ones. Did we do the upstairs on this side? Yeah, because that's the trunk. I think that just leaves the back side over here. Hello! Hello! Silver key. Alright. Alright.
You find
Grab.
a silver key inside the crate.
Open.
In the center of this room lies a single
Magical fiddle.
mattress.
Spider sense tingling.
Fiddle moves seamlessly on its own.
Alright, we'll use search. It should make the iron key appear, and it does. This guy attacks us. We blow the crap out of everybody. Here we go, an actual enemy. Let's see how our damage holds up to something that doesn't die in one little blast. I mean, we're consistently getting, like, that 1,000 damage in there, which is fine. Especially because that's our basic attack as a warlock, right? I'm not putting any effort into that. It's fine. It feels a little odd when you're used to the paladin. You go in and you just smite and everything falls down, and you chop things down pretty quick. The paladin attacks much, much faster than the warlock. I personally like the warlock's chain ability. I like that it just kind of incidentally hits a couple guys next to the guy I was attacking. The utility of watching the chain fly by going, oh, there was a guy over there I didn't notice, is nice.
Beyond this door lies a room so unlike anything else you have seen in the house that you pause for a moment.
We should be getting pretty close to the end.
When you open this door, you're
We also have Holy Fireball. We haven't pushed this button yet.
You could have just take our warnings and go on your
What does this do?
wherever you from, couldn't you?
Alright, that did a lot more damage.
I'll just have to stop you here. You got moves.
Where are you at? Oh, I can see you've got 10,000 HP. That's Holy Fireball again. You took 0 damage. Okay, how about Stunning Blast? Well, no, it's not going to stun him. He's a boss. How about Shard Storm? I mean, technically, it would eventually kill him. I mean, what does that say about hard mode, right? If you even halfway know what you're doing, you're going to stomp hard mode.
Gasp. The assassin crumples into a silent heap.
I see you, rust monster. You're not as dangerous to a caster, but... this way. I'm really looking at my spells and stuff, because I don't remember, like, anything. Hey, you have a fireball. Holy Fireball is an ability from in here. I want to say it's, yeah, my high-level ability I got from there. I vaguely remember people saying it was good, so I went out of my way to get it, and I've barely ever pushed that button. I'm going to try to go out of my way to push it a few more times, just... I also have haste, and dragon scales, and displacement. You tell I haven't really played this character in a long time. We could even pretend that Wail of the Banshee will work on somebody. Let's go stand next to this guy. Hey. Hey, you. Hey, you. You want to attack me? Your boss is pontificating over there. Do I have to talk to you before you guys will attack me? Hello? I want to cast this spell and see if it does anything in legendary hard mode with my 44 save. Okay, he technically died. Okay. However, I would like to point out that it was probably not actually the Wail of the Banshee that killed him. That was like the one button I shouldn't push, and I pushed it again. If I remember right. Draconic Incarnation, every spell cast has a chance of doing a big amount of damage. That's what killed that guy. The fact I cast a spell, not the spell itself. It's a distinction. It's a weird distinction, but it is a distinction. Alright, what do we got here? Bend Fate Charisma. I mean, I like Charisma. Looks like it's another Bard one. That's alright. Salt Meadow Hay. Use it to upgrade items from this pack. Throw it in the bank. Someday you might want it. I do have a guild on this character, so I might as well take that. Star Fragment. I don't recall if I've ever found a Star Fragment before. I vaguely remember people going out of their way to do something with them. Star Fragment. What's a Star Fragment? Uncommon drop from Legendary Saltmarsh. You can trade in 100 pack ingredients of anything but Salt Meadow Hay for a Star Fragment. Okay, so it's not really that rare. If it's an uncommon drop here and you can trade in for it. And you use 5 of them to upgrade an epic item to a legendary item. Okay, so it's part of the upgraded item system. Okay. So, not bad. I will eventually probably upgrade an item here or there. Making item sets is hard. Just today, I was attempting to re-download the character planner because it's been a little wacky lately. It has not been behaving the way I remember it behaving, and it's kind of doing its own thing. I'm like, well, I'll just go download a fresh copy. Maybe that's the issue. That was not the issue. It is you behaving even more wacky. Like, my favorite part of the character planner was that you could look items up and stuff from inside the character planner. You didn't have to sit there and click 50 different buttons going from like wiki page to wiki page and looking at the named items and everything just to figure out where. Mess with them. Let's be real. I'm just gonna go in and kill everybody as quickly as possible. I'm gonna climb up here. They're gonna see me and go like, "Hey, who are you?" And I'm gonna be like, "Hi, see how I'm casting short-term defenses? Surprise, suckers! Fireball!" Ha! I mean, I could just focus on the boss and all of his friends are going to die to the chain effect. I don't even have to attack them. Well, he's not really the boss, but... What does that button number 2 do? What are you? Eldritch Ball? I think that's supposed to be Fireball, but doesn't appear to actually do anything. Mirror Image is not a great idea versus Eldritch Chain. You're going to get hit no matter what. And eventually, one of you will just die. Probably that one over there. Is everybody dead? Everybody has succumbed to my magical ability to hold down left mouse button? We missed one. Okay. What are we here for again? Into the cargo hold. Oh, hey, bad guy. We're trying to take out the smugglers. let's see. Do I remember why? I remember liking the story here, that we were doing something a little more than just, like, murder on a large scale. You actually had to go and, like, ingratiate yourself with the local tribes and stuff, restore peace to the land, and then they would help you, yoink, then they would help you take out the actual big bad. You look like you could use a fireball. You know, I burned this grease and I'm still stuck in it. Yoink. Look, I opened the door. Alright, we need 4 crests. I've got 2. Really? I'm entangled? Oh, they hit me with a snare. Alright, well I hit you with a fireball. One of these is a little more impressive. Okay, into the bilge. The crests can be a lot of different places. I don't see one down here. We'll just fireball these rats because I can. Yeah, there wasn't one down here. Get out of here, rat. You just summoned another rat? Okay, bye, rat. Do I get a treasure chest for killing that rat? I do. Maybe we'll get another star fragment. We got another star fragment. Add some hay, add some cash. Divinity Smite Evil. +2 uses of Smite Evil per rest. I think our paladin could use that. +2 Smite Evil charges. Fort bypass. Heal amp. And +10 melee and ranged power. Yeah, that one seems good. Just double checking the things not down here. I saw somewhere that you could get 20 filigree slots. That seems like a lot. We already went in those ones. Come on, up. 20's a lot. There's a ham over there and a ham over there. Alright. Up to the forecast. We gotta go find the other crests. Crest, crest, crest. Oh, there's one. Crest of the Mace is right there. Just kind of boing. Take that. We'll just fireball and get out of there. I know you, like, you can talk to those guys. You can talk to the pseudo dragon. He gives you clues and everything. Or we could just fireball. Punk's cabin. Okay, let's go see if Punk has the crest we need. We only need one more. Scroll. Oh, I can see it, but it's above us. And that means it's in the captain's quarters. I technically found it. And while, yeah, I probably could fireball the ceiling and force it to come to me, there's also a chance that fireballing the ceiling would also yeet it into the ocean. Yoink. See, I'm going to shoot this guy and accidentally kill the guy behind me. Alright, we're just going to fireball him. And then we're going to do... Oh, I did it again. I need to just... Yoink. There, I can't push that button anymore. The only time I ever push anything other than damage, you know, is when I'm fighting like a boss or something that's going to be immune to stun. I don't need a button for stun. I like it on Monk because I start every fight with, you know, stun everything in a 12-mile radius. Doesn't do me any good when I can already kill everything just by holding down the mouse button. And again, this is not a well-geared character. This is just your default warlock. Our paladin would be having just... Well, actually, our paladin's probably a little bit better geared. Ultimate Fury. Strength. 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 Get some hay. Oh, I still have to find out who the buyers are? Damn it. I killed everybody. That means I gotta go find, like, a ledger or something. It's probably in the captain's quarters. That would be my bet. Oh, right here. Shipping documents. Nope. Those did not count. To the main deck. It would honestly be kind of funny if you could fail the quest by murdering everyone because you specifically were here to get information. But on the other hand, free boat. Alright. I'm expecting like a... There we go.
Among multiple
That's what I was looking for.
various paramours in different ports, you find a work contract for hardware deliveries signed by
Who gets the boat?
literate envoy.
I should get the boat. I only have literally like 2 million platinum. I need a boat. Alright. Where's the next quest? We did the 2 near town. Which one are you? The tower and the Crabber's Cove. I think we do those 2 and then we head straight up. There's tower. Can I just swim across this, or is it gonna? Is the current gonna take me off course? Oh, we should be fine. The river in the King's Forest. Man, I can't tell you how many times I got swept away down the river because it actually has a current, and I wasn't expecting that. Hi, bye. Really? Somehow I doubt you guys passed your save. You just chose not to have to roll. That's okay. There's no saving throw on my Eldritch Blast. Well, there is, but only for a portion of the damage. Here we go. Yoink. My quest. And we go in. Surprised we don't have more of these kind of quests. Just there's a weird thing over there. It's not related to anything, but that's weird. You're an adventurer. Go look at it. Yup.
Made it past the
And again,
tower and down
we've got
to
the
the
cool,
source
like,
scroll.
retro map as we go.
Find the source.
If I remember right, we basically just have to run the entire square because we got to flip 3 levers. It's almost always 3 of something. Again, I like having AoE. We may not have the cleave and strike through that Paladin has, but I like chain. I like killing all of the little guys fast instead of having to target them one at a time. I don't think this is one of the rooms we want. I'm really not expecting any major changes between heroic and legendary here. I'd be very surprised. I'm not sure I've ever actually done these on legendary. It has not been a priority lately for the quests to be different. There was a while there. There's one of them. There was a while there that you could
Passes through the tunnels as the first levels.
pick out some little story differences. Giant hold. There was another one that had some pretty big differences around that same time.
Natural chill fills the air.
I feel like I keep turning around when I get here, but this actually isn't an optional area. I want to say there actually is one of those levers in here somewhere. Rune, altar. Alright, am I wrong after all? I know there's an optional here. Really, rats? If I light up all these runes, the guy spawns and he gives us a chest if we kill him. Do not dare light these runes. Okay.
Flame skull erupts out of the crypt.
Ooh, are you a demi-lich or just a... No, you're a flame skull. It literally says flame skull right on it. Have a fireball.
Flames crouch.
Free toy. Ooh, what are you? Okay, gonna grab all the stuff we've already looked at before. We got Divinity is +1 Charisma. Isn't this the same one we just got? I mean, this inventory is screwed, but... No, we got a different Charisma one. This is the same. Also Divinity. Gotta say, I really like that the filigrees are not bound to account, so I can switch them back and forth. But what are you? We got ourselves a minor artifact. I think that's the first one that we've pulled. Of course, it's not actually on our character, right? We're gonna get all the named items when we aren't actually on the paladin. What do you do? Constitution +14. That's, to my knowledge, as high as it goes. That's a lot of sheltering. 36. Legendary Ice Shards Guard. Stores ice within. When attacked in melee, deals a lot of cold damage to the attacker. So it's an ice guard. I don't really want things to get that close to me. Underwater action is irrelevant in this game. And cold absorption... It's a big constitution item. And it's a hat, which means we're not going to wear it. It is also part of the Saltmarsh Explorer set bonus. I like Constitution +14. I like big sheltering. This character... Maybe if it would have been Charisma, maybe I would have thought about it more, but like a lot of Constitution and sheltering was really all that I saw on there. I'm not going to sit here doing loot Tetris for some HP. We definitely need the sheltering, though. I've got 2. There is an artifact I really want on Paladin. There's a Paladin specific one. I attempted to farm it on my Paladin on my account. I failed. I tried so many times. I ransacked the pack. Never got the stupid thing. Artifacts are tricky. So artifacts, you can only have one. So you can't have like just... You can't wear every artifact at the same time. You literally have to pick one. They can drop anywhere within their pack. So like that one that we just got, You could potentially... Oh, apparently this
Going
is
beyond the barrier
the
looks
end way.
strangely clean and well-furnished for a
You
town
could
that's
potentially
abandoned.
get that same item in every single quest.
Has moved in.
Or never see it. Which I kind of like. I'm kind of 50-50 on it, because at the one hand, it means you're not locked into playing one quest over and over again. You can kind of pick the quest that you want to do to farm. But on the other hand, the drop rate is lower because you're aiming for an artifact, not one of the named loot that you specifically narrowed down which quest you want to play to get. There's pros and cons both ways.
The barrier sealing the large chamber moves out.
Is that a hidden door? No. It kind of looked like it was just a bunch of stacked up breakables in front of a door. Anyway, we got the last lever, so now we can actually get through here now. Explore the tunnels, defeat the mage. Okay. We can do that. Some old school action in here. Hi, are you the mage? Holy fireball.
The mage stands defiant.
I didn't even use my other ability on him. He's just... I'm just going to run back and forth until you go away.
Set the land ablaze.
And then there's the nightmare down below.
The magic
What's...
barrier
Oh, this is
seals
the other way we could come in. That's the actual boss. Not the guy we just beat up. So let's actually cast our defensive buffs. Of course, I have all these other things that I... Oh, I have Leap of Faith? What does this do? It costs mana while it's open. Okay. Eat fireball. Oh, he can eat fireball all day. Immune to acid? Or immune to piercing? It's immune to poison, okay. Nope. Not gonna stand in there. Fireball. Alright, fall down already. I'm not convinced that's not still gonna blow up.
Tell the villagers about what you found.
Just gonna peer at that from over here. Quartermaster's chits, I believe you can trade in for the basic weapons that they give away in Saltmarsh. It's kind of like the Barovian weapon, but you have to jump through a hoop to get it instead of getting it for free. What's this? Spell resistance, spell points DC, spell power DC. Not exciting, but it's probably fine. Those filigree. I had to think of the word. The filigree are... Oh, I can turn that off now. A lot of them you gotta really commit. You gotta get like 5 of the same one in there before you can get all of the bonuses off of them. And that's a lot. I think my character with the most slots has like 5 slots total out of I think it's 20. Because I just don't. Well, for one thing, I don't play one character long enough to build up a big enough supply of unused name items. I'm drawing a blank on this one. Oh, no. I know this one. Okay. This is the one where we rescued the researchers because the researchers are reading the Necronomicon.
This building looked abandoned from the outside, but
And then we go beat up the guys who want to read the Necronomicon.
In fact,
And then we potentially beat up the Necronomicon.
more folks shout as you heard from one of the rooms above you.
Let's see. I was expecting more guys to jump down from above. Doop, doop, doop. Want to say there's a lever we're supposed to be hitting. I know the... Oh, the lever's in the room with the guy. Okay.
The figure in the
Here, have a fireball. Okay, bye. Hello, goodbye. You're free now.
prisoner tells you that
Pull the lever, and we're out.
about a strange script he couldn't read. He says that the other
Opened
captives
that door
taken
right
down to the
there.
basement.
I don't have Featherfall, so we sink like a rock. Hello, goodbye. Oh, there was an extra one. Also goodbye. And here's the blue one.
A door creaks
Gain access to the underground caverns. Okay, got it.
wafts up from the lower level of the building.
And then I think it's flip 3 more levers. Let's just ignore the bad guys here for a second. If I hold still long enough, they'll all come in here and we can fireball them all at once, hopefully. That did not go according to plan. I really don't have the HP or the defenses to kite the whole dungeon like that. It's just when you get this far, this is quest, what, number 4? And I have not put, like, any effort in. I'm just one fireball melts whatever I'm pointing at. Just like, yeah, okay. I don't even know what half of my abilities do anymore, because I literally just rebought all my enhancements right before I started recording. I remember Warlock was a little controversial when it came out, because it was a little... People always do the pay-to-win complaint when you have something new. Personally, I really like just focusing on the Eldritch Blast. It's not actually the best damage, especially if we were to bump up to Elite. Like, let me see if I can show this. I just killed all the enemies. Let's see if something pops up here. Hey, Salt Spinner, come here. I wanna use you as an example. So, like, that acid damage that we're doing right there. The acid damage is separate from my evil damage. And so right now, yeah, we're going pop, 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 and everything's fine. The problem is, and I don't know if he's even going to. He's not making any, but he can roll a save against the acid damage. So we're running around here on hard mode, and he didn't save a single one. But if we were to pop up to Elite, you best believe you're not doing damage anymore. Not with your acid damage. +1 Charisma. Everything's coming up Charisma today. Turn on dead charges, 10 MMR, 200 spell points, and 5% light spell crit damage. I should want that one, because light spell crit damage is something that Warlock likes. It is light, right? Light and alignment are the same one. See, this just goes right back to making item sets is hard. I don't think I even finished what I was saying earlier. I was working on the builder because the builder has updated enough times that I feel like my video explaining how to use the builder needs to be updated. And I couldn't get the builder to work right. Like, there's actively things wrong in it. To the point that it doesn't do the thing I need it to do right now. And it's like, that's awkward. Because there really isn't another good builder. There's a couple of, like... not feature lists, but like feature lighter. Like they don't do all of the things. Which is fine, But honestly, the best part of Matrum's character builder is the item lookup, so that you can attempt to plan your gear out, because that's honestly the hardest part. Most people, if you're watching along and you're on your first character,
A series of gears.
there's like a 99% chance that if you are anywhere near epic or legendary levels, you probably are using somebody else's build. DDO has so many random buttons and stuff. That's part of why we made this whole playlist, right? There's so many random things that... Let's see, I think they call them noob traps. It's easy to break your character if you're not actively aware of certain things. Like, don't take snake blood or any of those other crappy level 1 feats. Don't put all your points into strength and then multi-class into wizard. It's easy to break your character. Most of the time, if you're doing things even halfway right, you'll be fine. But you'll really have to reincarnate your character when you get to the end and you've learned everything. Unless you use somebody else's build. If you use somebody else's build, nice and easy. I mean, hell, I don't even do my own builds anymore half the time. I already have one of every character class. So when I build a new character, it's because they put out a new enhancement or something, and I'm doing some weird triple multi-class in order to really maximize the knife fighting or something like that. Am I really short a
An angry
lever?
form materializes in
I don't know. I must have just been one door over. Summoned creature. Does it oh, it does. It just says devil. It doesn't even say bearded devil. Anyway, you can just have a whole bunch of like random damage abilities. And now that he's dead, we can pull the lever.
Can't anyone in this backwater do anything right?
And back into this door. Blow this guy up. Okay, I can see the hellhounds being immune. That's fine.
But the violence
And I feel like that's the end of the quest, right?
a coffin lies in the corner of
We talk to the voice. We say no.
the creature in the cave
And we take his stuff.
to free him.
Ta-da!
Decided there must have been something completely bound inside.
Really? Is that what I think it is? Okay. Cash, hay, star fragment, renown for the guild. Okay, it's not an artifact. I thought we got a second artifact already. What does this do? The legendary Cinder Fingers. Fire lore, combustion, and evocation focus, with resistance and web immunity and a mythic boost. Neat. I'm not a fire character. Neat. I shall continue to use my strength gloves on my warlock, so I can carry more loot. Although evocation focus is still kind of tempting. Actually, I am using fire now. Do you count as doing fire, Mr. Holy Fireball? Fire damage per caster level. Okay, okay. I was not using fire, but now maybe I am. My fire spell... Wow, these are all really bad. My fire is at 570. This is giving me a generic plus 10% spell lore. Fire's at 570, and my spell crit for fire is 36. 574 and 37. I must already have a fire item in there somewhere. Alright, so apparently past me already thought of that and has a fire item somewhere in there.
No one has used the
Still, that's not a terrible looking item. So, the thing that just from a
that some of the local smugglers use the shacks as
From a-
a rendezvous point undercover.
just take a step back and look at it. The one problem I have with this pair of gloves that's obviously intended for a fire character, everything for a fire character always comes with fire lore and combustion. And you only need that once. They don't stack. So if it's not insightful fire lore, insightful combustion, it's like whatever. There's a lot. It is a different slot maybe. Maybe you really like a certain hat and you don't want to give up. I don't know where the actual main item would be. So my fire sorcerer. I really like this. I want to say it's a necklace from Sharn that gives you bonuses when you're in fire elemental form. It's not necessarily best in slot, honestly, but it's a unique buff. It's something that cares about my class. It's not just another plus 12 charisma item, right? Bye bye, birdies. When I make an item set, or a gear set, when I make a gear set, I pretty much always start with the gear that is unique to my class, the thing that does something for me that nothing else does. So for the paladin we're working on, I really want that artifact that is bonus to smite evil. I think it has like plus 14 charisma on it, so it's like it's your charisma item for one. And then it also gives you a bunch of like smiting bonuses. It's really nice. The quest, ooh, is that it? Damn it, I didn't mean to pull that button. Is that the one I'm looking for? Nope. One of these quests is just kind of up, generically up here. And because I haven't been here before, it's not on the map. I haven't been here before on this character. What are you guys doing here? Oh. Generally being bad? Okay. Well, now you're dead. So what I'm looking for is the quest, like... What's it called? The middle of the night, or... There's a little campground. And the campground, you take a rest, and then you beat up some Sahagin and stuff during the night. I know what I'm looking for, I just don't remember where it is. And I believe that there's a little plume of smoke coming up from the campfire. So if I can get close enough that the draw distance at least puts that little plume of smoke up, we should be able to find it. I hope. There's a rare encounter that shows up here. Oh, hey, he's here. There's a gatekeeper here, and he is reacting poorly to having found a mysterious remnant. Elemental Fury. Okay, here, have some more elements. Well, that didn't end well for you. Thanks for your stuff. Hey, for me, and some cash. Damn it! I should have asked him for directions. I feel like I'm generally in vaguely... Oh, oh! I see the smoke. I see the smoke. See the smoke? That'll get us there. I just went way too... Oh, look how close we were on the map.
It looks as though many
We went
travelers
way too far up.
campsite to pass the night.
Yeah, you're Raven. Rest for the night. I wasn't crazy. I knew it was out there. This is going to be a very easy quest. So we're going to go help this guy.
A lone smuggler standing
Here they come. Okay.
dazed and trembling.
Begin holding down
Sahuagin.
mouse button. I should... For the record, I'm not upset that I can defeat a lot of this by holding down the mouse button. As I was getting at earlier,
The exhausted smuggler
my character is built more or less correctly. Maybe not optimally, but, you know, charisma's my highest stat. That's followed by my piddly constitution, but constitution is second best. You don't have to be perfect to run around and have a good time doing these quests. Should you half-ass it and jump into Elite? Probably not. Elite and then re-promote are actually going to go out of their way to kill you.
explains that the Sahuagin had
But yeah,
several-
jump into hard mode.
The closest one.
Let's see, we want to go this way.
Closest small.
Go jump into hard mode. As long as you're not an intelligence-based fighter, you'll be fine. And even then, I could fix that. You could go Harper Agent, know the angles. You could make an intelligence-based fighter. It would just be kind of wacky.
Closest.
Destroy Shine? Okay. Ta-da!
First shrine collapses beneath your blow. Then, sound.
Pew pew. Playing Star Wars more than D&D right now. Oh right, I can see him on the map. Again. Had to let go of mouse and grab it again. There we go. We'll just use the map and it'll tell us exactly where the bad guys are coming from. Now that they're all dead. Ha! I see you. Let's accidentally kill the guy because we shot at his friend.
They point to
Can we move on?
a glow in the
Can we
distance
move
to the
on?
west, near an abandoned hut. It's another Sahuagin
I
shrine.
think that might be the thing we need to blow up. Missed.
The Sahuagin shrine.
I never even took us off our buffing bar. Oops. Here, have a fireball.
The second shrine falls to pieces. Sahuagin forces rush to the
I've always really liked Warlock. I like most of the classes. I have a character of every class. I don't reincarnate my characters. I just make another one. So instead of having all of the past lives, I just have one of each character. They are not as strong as if I had reincarnated. Because most of them are first life. Most of them are not geared. But all of them have a solid build. I can play pretty much any of them whenever I want. They might not be good.
shrine can be seen to the northwest.
There's still a red dot here. Weird. Guess we're supposed to move on, right? This doesn't look inviting to move on. This looks more like I'm not supposed to move on yet. Because it's not letting me actually go in there. You see that? Oh, there we go. Woof.
Clearly, the
Broke it.
these evil shrines as part of their plan to conquer the sun. Stop walking attack, seeking vengeance for your destruction.
I mean, I can understand the Sahagin thinking that I'm just some bloke, right? They think I'm just some old man tearing their signs down. They're like, come on, man. We spent all night making that fish idol.
Stop walking in the force.
Alright, we may now move on. What's this? Assistance needed. Assistance needed. I think this is an optional. This one up, way up here. Oh, nope, it's got a thingy. One of them's optional. We got those guys wherever they are.
One more don't see Stop walking. Spring
Just
forward.
about done with this one. The water elemental. They probably just summoned it, but it does say Saltmarsh water elemental, which kind of implies that they just. Oops, that was not the button I meant to push. It kind of implies that they have like the spirit of the land itself on their side, which is a little bad. Because if Saltmarsh itself is against us, then are we actually the good guys? I mean, that thing they must have just summoned. And then I unsummoned it by way of pointing at it with my finger guns. Pew pew. Alright, done. Give me some loot. What is with this drop rate? We couldn't get shit from multiple large packs. And we've already pulled another item. I mean, this one is a necklace. It's basically the same thing as the fire gloves, but for ice. I mean, following our pattern, we are pulling mostly caster items. So it's not like we could use that on the paladin anyway. But still.
It looks as though many travelers have used this campsite to pass the night over the years.
Okay. I believe we are on track to be able to head straight over to Thousand Tooth's lair. Yeah, I'm feeling good about where we're at. I think we're halfway through. There's this one, and then there's a hole and a ship. Yeah, feeling good. Worst case scenario, we can do what we did before. Use the saga guy to confirm that we've done all the quests. It's kind of hard to miss him.
Massive tracks in the mud lead
What's up, Lizzie? You need me to go beat up a crocodile? Okay. This one terrified me on hardcore. I chickened out. I chickened out of doing it. It's not that bad if you have a group. But there's There's a lot.
Giant rock,
There's a lot.
and they're using it to
We're
raid
gonna
passing
boing.
ships. Some of these
Not fall in the water.
There are definitely some
Oh no, bad guys. Whatever will I do?
This is the Saltmarsh. They
Okay,
met
problem
with
solved.
the pack. Hold them, my warriors.
I mean, I don't. There's no trapped one, so I can just kind of make it go. I have to hit a couple splitters, so that's not going to work. We got to go. Well, that's not going to work either. There's a splitter here and here. And here. There we go. This is the other one we need. And then like this. Hey, get out of here. I can jump so high. You're a giant crocodile and you lasted like 4 seconds. You're cool. You're cool. You lasted like 4 seconds. Barely get to see you.
Straining to control the crocodile.
Which is a tough line to draw, right? We've had some packs that the enemies have so much HP that it's just a slog to beat them up. And then there's other packs that you never even see the bad guys. Hello, goodbye. We can just go straight up, right? Because we got a perfect little cross in the middle. That was easy. Alright. Death to that guy. Are you guys seriously going after the hireling? Chickens. I'm not going to bother pulling the hireling to me until we're all the way over there. Now you can come to me, hireling. Oh, there's another big intersection piece. Let's go that way. Let's go like that. That'll get that one. And we're looking good. Alright. Eat fireball. We done with puzzles yet? No, one more? One more. I almost made it through the whole quest without falling in the water. Let's see. Let's go this way to the splitter. Not that the splitter does us any good right there. Get another splitter. Another splitter. Actually, we want to go down on this one. Oh, shit. Where's my healing buttons? I was not paying attention to the bad guy. Always know where your healing button is. I went to go click where lay on hands is, right? And I'm like, oh, I'm almost dead. That's not the right button. Neither is that. Took me a second to remember where I put it on this character. We could even... Can we staunch? I don't have enough charges for staunch right now. Just give ourselves higher max HP temporarily. There we go. Have a fireball. And one of those. Suppose I should actually just get over here because Thousand Teeth is going to pop up. I'm going to need to beat him up too. Here, eat the hireling. Crocodile death roll. It almost doesn't matter that I don't remember what my buttons do. Because I know where the Holy Fireball button is. I'm actually going to move Holy Fireball over so I use it better, more often. these abilities from the Epic Destinies,
and stinking.
so much more important than anything you got from heroic leveling. I do wish it was a little more even, right? As much as I like the power jump, the jump is so big that nothing in here matters. Like, once you get into the epic levels, all you're looking for is passives. None of the active buttons mean anything anymore. Because you're just going to use your epic strike and whatever other abilities you get from here. That's all that matters. Hey, Druid.
This small
What's up, Druid?
is right here.
Alright, blow all these guys up. And that guy. And that guy. Sorry for the mess. I moved Holy Fireball and then I promptly hit 4. Already hitting the button that I moved it off of. We are looking for another little hole in the ground quest. It is... That's weird. Why won't it let me jump there? It's more or less on this edge of the map. I may be too far. Oh, no. I'm exactly here.
Stranger smell.
Hole in the ground.
Are you falling into a large and
Did you see them give me Featherfall because I don't have Featherfall and they didn't want me to splat at the beginning of the quest? What's up, Kermit? Hi.
the passageway splits here, with forks leading north and south.
I know what's throwing me off. Like, it's been weirdly quiet. Like, my volume was turned off. I've been sitting here in silence without even my little bit of volume that I allow myself. There we go. Now I'm hearing my pew pew. You know, an hour in. Okay, I really just need to get rid of that button number 4. It's not doing anything for me anymore. Red. Red. Diamond.
The room flickers to life as you touch it.
We'll see if I end up needing to know that. It's kind of the nice thing about having like the party chat and everything to myself is I can just type notes in the chat, which is hidden right over here behind my face because we're not trying to ooh, yellow diamond starburst. I keep pushing 4 instead of 2 now. I'm not trying to like show anybody else's character name or anything. Like it's somewhat unavoidable if we're running through like the middle of the market. But I'm, you know, trying to be respectful of not showing other people's stuff. They don't know I'm recording. So just in case somebody messages me or something. Well, I did both of those. Not that it really comes up. think there was that one time we got a blind guild invite right at the same time I was trying to loot a treasure chest. That was awkward. Blue triangle, which I promptly misspelled as triangle. That was not either of the buttons I was trying to hit.
You see the doorway up on a ledge above.
2.
Perhaps
I did it. Hello, buttons. Alright, it was red diamond,
towering
and I already regret.
as the wheel aligns to the correct symbol. The geysers
Right, so I don't even have to care. Because I just turn it until the dinger goes off. So why would I even write it down? And it was yellow diamond starburst thing, yeah. Hey! Time to go jumping. I have jump, but I don't have featherfall. I mean, I have featherfall. As a spell. Pull the lever in case I screw up. And by I screw up, I mean in case the game lags out and drops half of my input. It's a lot of jumping. And done. And of course the help your friends if they don't want to do the jumping part. Ooh, a remnant. Alright, I think we're pretty much through this quest. Hello, goodbye. Really, only one of you is active? Whatever. You die on accident to my chain anyway.
The door opens to reveal a large toilet open to the sky.
We really picked this fight. Like, for the record,
To attack.
the bullywugs are the hardest ones for me to recruit in the last quest. Second to last quest. And I really can't blame them considering that we picked this fight. We crashed through and we're just like, hi, we don't know where we are. And they're like, please leave. And we're like, I'm trying. Get out of my way so I can go deeper into your village.
Perhaps now we can return to the surface.
They were not aggressive at all until we broke into their lair.
To the surface and out of the bullywug's lair. We've escaped that
Shadow Strike. Physical resistance is fine. Assassinate DCs. Well, Assassinate DCs is a little better than it used to be. There's more abilities that use Assassinate. Dodge, reflex, save, sneak attack. Not going to be a high priority, I don't think. Four quests remain. One of which should be pretty... Oh, I need to accept my reward from the hole in the ground. Greetings, yonder hole. Alright, now we head straight towards the lighthouse. And we should... Let's read the labels here. This is Lizard Folk Lair, Shipwreck, and Fortress. Okay, yeah, they're all... That's all that's left, right? I think so. Technically, the Shipwreck is the one we should do next. It's right there. I can see it. I mean, I can just run backwards and kill literally everything we come across as we go. Running backwards is very handy because they'll all like get in a line directly behind me, so all of my shots hit. Anxious sailor. Well, maybe you shouldn't try to sail a full-size boat into a marsh. Okay? It's a marsh. We're literally walking through it. This is not a place for a boat.
The crates the sailor mentioned aren't anywhere on this deck. They must be
We are going to... Oh yes, the back. Go down over here. Swim in. I have this confusion ability I've been wanting to use,
beyond it. You can see a cave leading
but
to the depths.
why? Everything dies. Normally when I'm playing on my Warlock, I usually go the Soul Eater tree, but I chose to do the Tainted Scholar instead because I haven't really played with it much. And, you know, Stricken and all of these are just not very good and epic. Not compared to just spamming Holy Fireball and Sun Pillar. I haven't needed anything else.
Water cave
Boop.
opens
Boop.
you appear to have found the lizard folk.
But I still want to try this Mass Confusion ability, just because I think it's funny.
The north doors
Maybe I'll actually build up enough charges and then remember to use it, just to see. Just to see if it does anything amusing. When... in the early days of Warlock, I remember Confusion causing a lot of people to get mad because you could cast the Confusion really, really far. And then because enemies have such higher stats than players, they would rip each other apart, and it was like, it was trivializing some of the elite content. Which I think is fine, but because I don't think it worked on Reapers. It'd be hilarious if it worked on... I don't think we had Reaper yet. Okay, so let's not light up the red ones. Oh, I cannot move that one. Okay. Interesting. I can't deactivate them the same way I normally do. I can still kind of do it. So that one is now perfectly disabled. Half of this one is disabled. Interesting. So we need to split. Oh, it's already split. Interesting. We'll go this way. Can't go there. Interesting. So this will take this. I mean, we just have to get in there somehow. Like, even just lighting up one of these is going to be enough. Figures I can't go from that side, though. Whatever. There's one. We'll go the other way. We'll go up. Up, up, over. Easy. You know what? You know what? Screw that side. I want all of it coming from one side.
gears whir into action, and the ground shakes as a massive door grinds open nearby. And there's a sudden clatter of stone. It seems that the shaking caused the
And is it just to the left here?
collapse. The
There's
newly
traps
raised
nearby.
leads into another section of the caverns.
We took
The rasping
we took no
sound
damage from the
of
traps.
voices can be heard further.
We took no damage from the
Guard nearby.
frogs.
You find the key to open the nearby door from the corpse of one of your defeated opponents.
We took Elemental Avatar? That one sounds interesting. We're going to guess Druid. +1 Constitution, and then... Oh, interesting. +1 Universal Spell Crit Chance. Crit Chance. Crit Chance. Crit Chance. Crit Chance. Yeah. A total of 5 crit chance? On spells? Spell crit chance is not a common stat. Not at all.
Looking closely, you can see that the cave continues beyond the cascading spire of the waterfall.
Just throw one globby at you. I feel like we're at the end of the quest. Like, oops.
You can see an underwater tunnel leading to the north.
I feel like we've gone far enough. But at the same time, I'm kind of mixing this one up with the frog one, right? Because they're both caves, and you flip levers.
2 sealed doors lead off of this chamber. One to the west and one
I probably shouldn't do these back to back, because I have trouble telling them apart when you do 2 similar-looking quests back to back.
as it falls.
Get more loot, though. We've been getting a lot of treasure chests. I am tempted to do a secondary playthrough
Lizard folk suddenly leap
with
down
Sorcerer,
as above.
just to be like, and this is why this is why should never tell melees they can't have anything, as we meteor swarm every single room. Just instant kill everything. Like, it's a weird it's weird balancing endgame for a game like this. Do you want one character to be able to do everything? Technically, no. But because they can't guarantee that you have a party, it's like, do you want one character class to just not be able to do this quest?
Lizard folk traitor is dead. Now to recover
Yoink.
what you were sent here to find. You found the crates you were looking for.
I remember when I first started playing the game.
It seems that Sailor wasn't
There was the prevailing attitude on like the forums and everything was you should have a party. Let's see, strength, melee power, fort bypass, melee power, fort bypass. Wow, Dreadbringer seems really good. Yeah, the prevailing attitude was have a party. If you're trying to solo it, that's your fault because you're soloing. It's not a very friendly way to tell somebody that they need to make friends.
This ship seems to have sunk very recently. The main cabin
But
appears to be completely intact.
powered through long enough for there to be a general change of the guard with the devs, and they have softened their stance on solo players, even if we are not the focus. Figuring out to actually. Hey, look, a rare. You can actually get some named items from the rares out here, which is a nice touch. Not to mention the filigrees. Techno Mage. So intelligence, rune arm DC, defense, armor class, rune arm recharge rate. Rune arm recharge rate is an interesting stat that I don't think I see on anything other than like maybe a rune arm. So I like it in that there's potentially something unique there. I don't think that rune arms, I don't know, they just updated rune arms. So maybe that's okay. Judging off of
A lizard folk
not counting the recent rune arm change, I would say rune arm recharge rate doesn't matter. Oh, I have to talk to you through the gate. Okay.
The lizard folk queen wishes to speak with you in her
Hello.
Yet to get there, you need to make your way past insurgent lizard folk.
You were not not prepared for that. Hi. Bye. So, rune arms, they're neat, but they were mostly a novelty. They're there for stats, and I don't remember anybody actually remembering to push the button to shoot them now and then. It's extra damage, but it was like... You had to have very specific ones before they could even hurt enemies because of, like, differences in firing arcs and ranges and shapes and everything. So, not a huge part of your DPS as an artificer. Other than just the passive damage bonus you got for having it equipped. But they changed that. What exactly did they change? The dungeon master told me to deal with him, so I pushed a button. Unbreakable. Magical resistance rating. Lay on hands charges. Resistance, armor class. For a second there, I thought we were going to see something a little more exciting, paladin-wise. Got some citizens. I always get turned around in this quest. Hi. Bye. Yeah, hireling can eat you. Is this where I want to be? Probably. This looks like a throne room. Talk, talk, talk. Swim to section 2. This quest is deceptively long. Like, it is overly long. There's just so much going on in this quest.
You've agreed to help her defeat High Shaman Kevin, the leader of the rebels.
Alright, what do we got here? You know, I wouldn't have been able to open that door if you hadn't have bothered. Requires jeweled key. Damn. Okay, if 11 didn't do it, a 3 isn't going to. Oh, a 16 fails? A 19 succeeds. Free treasure. I'll just take his money and his hay. I'll take his deeds. I stole this man's accomplishments. What does this do? More physical resistance rating, range power, wild empathy uses? Does anybody ever use those? Many shot charge is interesting. +1 many shot charge is something that I don't think you see very often. You gotta be that character, right? You gotta be the bow user specifically for you to care about that one, but hey, I can appreciate the filigree being able to do more niche things. Okay, so let's get some progress done. We are taking out officers and stuff, but I think we're supposed to be taking out the priest. And I want to say there's supposed to be 2 crests that we're looking for somewhere in here. We'll just inadvertently AoE kill everybody in here. I don't see any crest in here. I'm not sure it's either a crest or it's a lever. Can't go that way. But there's one on the left side of the map and one on the right side of the map. I remember that much. Nothing there. I remember there's an annoyingly large puzzle, which I believe is in here. Alright, I'll do the thing, even though I'm pretty sure it's not necessary. I'm supposed to say something to trigger it, right? I scrolled up way too far. Knowledge is power. We are going to say knowledge is not is power. Okay. This is a trick. Right? So grab the book.
You tried to take the book from its pedestal, but it remains as if in place.
Spot.
The telltale sounds of traffic
Search.
around the room.
Search again. Okay. Spot? I may have made this harder on myself. I thought that this was one that I could cheat by not doing it. I think we have to light up the red, is the gimmick. Normally we avoid the red, but today we light it up. While also taking a bunch of cold damage because I got overly excited about maybe cheating the system for once. That was not the right one to turn. Nope. I don't suppose that turns these ones off, just to give me some space to work. Maybe. Possibly. Nope. It's fine. I did this to myself. That's what happens when you only half remember what you're supposed to be doing in the quest. Alright, 2 down. Oops. Can't see through the trap to see which end the thing is on. It's on the top. Okay. Sure, we'll go like that. Another one done. Do I even remember why I'm regenerating? No. It's probably an Epic Destiny ability. Oh. I almost had the top one done. I heard a click. Take the book. Oh, it works that time. I thought the whole book was an illusion. But apparently, I did it. Okay, hooray for me. Got some XP. Search, disable device, open lock. 20 of each on a single item. Even I cannot deny that those are some mighty convenient goggles. It still does not give me the thing I need to open the door, though. It came from that one. Maybe it's that the right side had nothing but the puzzle, and it's this intersection forward and left have the thing. Like there's one down here and one the other way. Oop. Free toys. I really only care about the remnants. We're on the wrong side of the door. I know that, but I could probably reach my hand in there and like wiggle my fingers on the thing and open it if it would let me. Guess what? You're free. Although I suppose these aren't necessarily prison cells. These might just be like this is just where they live. I have freed you. No thingy. No thingy. Oh, no guards. That's what we've been looking for. One crest for me. One tiny chest for... Locked? How dare you? Failed on a 7. Failed on a 13. We succeeded on a 19 on the other one. And we have succeeded on a 19 again. Yoink. 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 Electric spell power. Now we're talking. I think a lot of artificers use electric. So that is a far more enticing... Oh, I can open this. Hello, tiny chest. That theoretically requires an iron key. Failed on 16. Succeed on 19. Yoink! Oh, probably shouldn't let the trap kill us. The trap may not be able to kill us. Away we go. Alright, now we gotta go up into that upper section to get the other key, and then we can come back down here and kill this guy, and then we can move on to phase 3 of this quest, because... Dear God! There's so much quest in this quest. Like, obviously I'm not remembering exactly where everything is, but still, there's a lot to do. And section 3 isn't even just like boss fight and you're done. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. What's in here? Is this what I want? Yep, this is what I wanted. Target the big guy. Everybody else will die to the chain while I'm killing the big guy. Are you... You're just a citizen? Carry on, citizen. I'm taking this thingy. You may have the room. Because honestly, I have no interest in killing the lizard folk. We're actually... There should be like a bonus for not killing them, I guess? I don't know. There's two factions, right? There's two different factions of lizard folk. We're helping the friendly to humanoids one, as opposed to the only lizard folk. You know... When it really comes down to it, we're helping Killmonger instead of Black Panther. Is really... it's really what this one comes down to. One of them wants to open the borders. One of them wants to keep things the traditional way. I need a wisdom character. Use the rune, please. Use the rune, please. Thank you. Plopped back here. Blah, blah, blah.
A grateful Queen Oathkin says that the lizard folk are willing
Can I just...
to ally with
Can I go back through this?
First, she asks 2 favors of you. Speak with the 3 ambassadors.
Save me a little swimming.
And rescue the captured.
Now I gotta go through that door. Well, I think this door is a little closer. And now we have to find a randomly placed thing. My favorite. Because we need... What's his name? There's a dude we're supposed to kill. What? That was unexpected. I really thought that led somewhere else. Okay. Just kidding. It was that door we need to go through. This quest, man. Alright.
You spot the spirit
There's something in the barrier. That means that we probably need to go in here.
but the way is blocked.
Hello.
The rebel officer laughs. There's a spell that creates barriers at the entrance
Killed all your guys.
to get the crest.
Like, would you like to just watch them all die? Are you secretly on my side and this is my easy way of clearing out more bad guys? Yoink. Do I remember what I need the crest for? No. But it's there. Therefore, I need it. I think there's like a prison cell over here. These guys are independently more dangerous than that entire room worth of guys. And they're over here on the side. Alright, we're one small room away from the prison cell. There we go, just have to actually make contact. Kill this guy. Hey, you're actually doing some damage. Socket. Right. We needed to free her military advisor or something like that. Okay, so that part's done. That part went pretty fast. Now we have to negotiate. And to do that, most effectively, we need to find the guy who stole the necklace. The guy who stole the necklace is somewhere. You look important. You should probably die. Let's see. We're kind of like, this is the last place he could be? I must have missed him in one of the other rooms. Because there's nowhere else. Oh, I haven't gone in there yet. That's what we missed. Besides missing. Literally missing that guy. Okay. That's what we missed. The actual prison cells. Like the generic prison cells that they have. Because sometimes the guy's already broke out of prison and he's hiding somewhere. There he is. We have to talk to him after we talk to the other ones. Blarg! Why can't I do the thing out of order? Why do I have to backtrack? Blarg. We don't have to. But it's an easy way of getting their attention. I'm here. Find and deal with this thief who stole. Alright, we'll literally turn and walk back the way we came.
Find his stolen necklace and deal with the thief responsible.
Riveting gameplay, backtracking to talk to the guy. I understand, right? I get it. I'm just complaining because I got nothing better to do while walking back here.
Return this.
If I was running this as like a tabletop D&D game, of course I would not allow the players to just rob and murder everyone they come across and auto-complete quests. Like, oh, you wanted, describe the locket you're missing. Was it this one?
You've secured the troglodytes'
I get it.
support in the alliance.
We have a big charisma. Maybe we could haggle. Rolled an 8. Diplomacy. 18 still failed. That's a listens wisdom if I remember right. Let me try haggle again. Failed on an 18.
You've
Okay,
concluded
bye.
Negotiations with the Bullywug tribe.
I think I've only got them once. And then this guy just wants a wrestle.
You've secured the Sea Elves' support in the alliance. Alarm bells ring out from the Central Ocean Grotto. With a list
Go
of
and
tribe
repel the invasion.
they'll need your help.
Okie dokie. Finally getting near the end of this quest. Oh, and this is the easy part, right? This is literally hold down left mouse button. We're just gonna hold down some left mouse button. We're gonna watch some fireworks. Just enjoy the show. Hello, champion. I recognize that you can hit me for 100 damage in a shot. Good luck. Okay, I'm gonna pick up these remnants. Should we just like holy fireball because we can? Boom! Killed like the wrong guy. Killed the guy we weren't aiming at. Let's try that again. Holy fireball. Boom! Killed 2 different guys. Do we have anything else? Like, I guess we could. Oh yeah, we've got the tentacles. That I'm not sure are really doing any damage, but fireball.
The queen and the subchief arrive just as the blast of the Sahuagin falls.
And talk to the queen.
Outsider, speak with me once more. There is a matter we must discuss.
Well, we didn't get a named item out of this one. This is the worst quest to want a named item out of. This quest took... It only took 23 minutes, but man, it did not feel like it was 23 minutes. We got a rare thingy, though. 1 dex and 2 physical resistance, and then ranged power, wild empathy, double shot, many shot charge. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. If you are a bow user, you are going to want the dexterity one, because it's plus to your main stat. And that one's got rare on it, so yeah, that's a good one. One quest left, and I'm not sure it will let us in. I don't know, the door's yellow. Let's go give it a try. But. I guess I can clear these mephits out of my way. We want that. Now that is a landscape. Look at that. I don't know if Saltmarsh always has these sunsets or if this is a product of the Illithid invasion that's still going on, but look at those colors. This is like a 20-year-old game, and look at those colors. somebody put a lot of work into the sky out here. Oh no, a champion. Oh, he's dead. Oh, all their guards are dead. So this quest is the one that you would think is really long. This is the quest that makes you go, you know, oh, we gotta be careful and we have to manage our resources. Nah, this is...
I'll head to the lower level and try to distract it.
I wasn't even reading. I forgot that he could do more than one thing. I should have told him to go find treasure, which I think is one of his options. Oops. Hey, dummy, I'm already on the on this side of your trap. Why were you weak to light? You okay over there, hireling? You got it under control? She actually did. Okay. I feel like it was this way I went. There's some levers we have to hit to open the way up. Down. Doop, doop, doop. Memorandum. It's good to see that the Sahagin organized themselves like a mid-sized American corporation. Is this the door I want to the lever?
From the look of it, this room will become the quarters of an important Sapuagan once the renovations are complete.
There's a lot of wrong ways to go. But it's not miles. Goodbye, Watcher Construct. I should just use Eldritch Blast on those instead of wasting my resources on them. Okay, well apparently I just chose extremely poorly and none of those rooms were important. So we're going to go this way instead. I'm reasonably certain I'm looking for levers that I don't quite remember where are, but I think are important. I want to say there's like one cascading puzzle, like there's a big puzzle. It's one of the levers. I'll know it when I see it.
This looks and smells like it's the place
Defeat,
where Sapuagan
shoot the
stole
Otium.
the garden.
You have a name? Ow. You did a lot of stat damage all at once. We lost a really big chunk of charisma there. I have never done that optional before. I am obviously nowhere near where I am looking for.
At first, you think you found a man. Then you realize you found something worse. Sapuagan's larder.
How am I so far off of what I'm looking for? Are we out? Am I just being dumb? You know what it might be? It might be that we don't actually need levers on the first floor and I can just go straight to the next floor and that's where the levers and stuff I need to push are. Is Is that what it is? Where are we at? Here's a lever. This is the slaves. That we free them,
Work on one side of this chain.
I think.
Forced to renovate what was once their own fortress. Sahuagin soldiers guard the slaves. The miserable slaves seize their chance and turn on their Sahuagin masters.
Okay. This. See, I knew I... Damn it. This was what I was expecting to have to open, but I was a floor away, because you literally can just run past that whole first floor. You just run. I was looking for the levers on the wrong floor. Fine. We'll kill all of you and then pull the lever. Does this make you happy? Is this what you wanted? Harumph. So I think there's another one here. And I think the third one is the puzzle. I'm not facing him because he sidestepped slightly. Just ignoring those guys. I'm almost positive that we're gonna... Oh yeah, I don't have defense. I'm not allowed to ignore them. The paladin could ignore them. I have 700 HP and literally paper armor. I should not be ignoring them. See, this is the puzzle I was thinking of. The cascading one. Because you have to go all the way over this way. And then... Actually, I think it's... this all damn, didn't mean to hit that one. All the way around, like the longest possible path. There we go. So I wasn't crazy, I was just thinking of the wrong floor. Got ahead of myself. And forward we go.
The ground trembles, and the water rises once again. Sahuagin must use a magic to sink the entire fortress.
And I want to say we don't even really need to put much effort into the rest of this floor.
The ominous sound of Sahuagin chanting comes from a nearby river.
I'm just here to praise Bual. I know, Kuotoa are not the same as Sahuagin. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out. I think I just turned too soon. Need to go around that side. I think. Yep, that's what we want. We want that little mark on the map that I don't think they really meant to give us. That's what we want. The underwater breathing apparatus. Doop, 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 doop. Oh, being attacked. Alright. Problem solved. I don't know where the hireling is, so just summon them. Make sure I didn't turn too soon again. The one guy That one guy casts electric spell at me. The only guy who's been paying attention this whole quest. Touch the device. Is it? I think we can just walk around, right? Oh, I've got to kill somebody who's got a throne. Baroness Selks.
One of your mission's primary targets. Your next target is the High Priestess.
I mean, a barbarian would just like dance on your skull. Increase threat on melee attacks? Meh. I shall dance on your throne. Haha! Your weird coral throne thing that you definitely had to grow. I feel like those are dead ends. I feel like we didn't have to come in here, but you know, big person to kill. Pretty sure we just go here and to the right, and we just go straight down into the water and move on. There should just be like a sunken hallway, like right here. Sploosh. We're almost out of here. We're almost done with this expansion. This is the shortest. Well, the first floor is the shortest floor if you remember that you don't actually have to do anything and you can just literally run to the second floor. But then this floor is also pretty short if you're paying attention. Those are some shaky boxes. I will take whatever this is. Change. Holy of Deadly 10 is not the worst, but, you know, I'm still not going to take it. I will kill this thing, though. With an underwater fireball, which went completely off target. And then we get stunned and hit for 200 damage. And then we get stunned. It took so long to wind up another round of Eldritch Blast. We got stunned a second time. This is not a fast shooting character. I think we can just turn here. There's a guy we can fight in the arena there, but I don't care because we can just run straight down the hallway. Fight the boss. I usually have that merfolk guy at the beginning distract the queen lady. You know, second ally in the boss fight. But I was mashing through the text. Alright, let's actually turn our defenses on. Sure, we'll haste. Won't matter underwater. Tentacles. Not that it means anything to fish. You can have one of these, and one of these, and one of these. Very understandably, you resist the fire portion of my holy fireball. Now we gotta kill Wellspring, who also is going to ignore my fire damage, but that is fine. Gonna try to move around a little more so we don't just like tank all of those little spitties. There we go. Take the page and we're done. 116k. Item? No. We got all of our item luck right at the beginning. Oh, I didn't read what that one was. Oh, I didn't get one of those. That was just Star Fragment. All right, I believe that was all the quests. was our completion time there? 14 minutes? Almost 10 minutes faster than the quest before it.
The Sahuagin have captured this seaside fortress from the lizard folk. They're
So,
using it as their base of operations.
hopefully I didn't miss one, because if we missed one, we gotta run back out here without the hirelite. We're about to find out. Saga! Epic Saga. We did it. What do we get? We can get a spyglass. You get your choice of. You are presented with an artifact when you complete the saga. I think if you do it on normal, it's like 50-50 whether you see one. And then I think hard you see one, and I think elite you get to pick between 2, maybe 3, something like that. 13 hay is probably not worth running all 10 quests to get. 8 star fragments is a maybe if you really don't want to just count on the RNG. But up here, haggle and move silently. Haggle is really not bad, but I suspect this particular character already has haggle. Let's look though. Haggle. Oh no, no haggle on this one. And the spyglass itself, minor artifact, dexterity, true seeing, deception. Deception's actually pretty good. It's deceptively good. It's not just it's not deception check, right? It's not the skill. So if you're used to Baldur's Gate 3 or anything like that, that's not what deception does here. Deception is hit bonus and damage bonus to anything that counts as a sneak attack. It's actually a really good stat. And then assassinate. So this is a very reasonable dexterity item. And it's a trinket. Trinket tends to be a tough slot to find a reason, like a meaningful item. Dexterity's not hard to find items for, though. Still, this is a warlock and thus has no use for that. So we're going to take a Tome of Haggle. We're going to read how to make friends and influence people. And I suppose we'll grab our last couple quest rewards here. See what we get as an arc reward. Just, I always take the heart seeds. Alright, you. Give me something. And it's all just generic loot. Alright, I got an impressive trophy. Alright. I think we made pretty good time doing the entirety of Saltmarsh on Legendary Hard on a character that I barely know what I'm doing because I had to respec it today. Yeah, and the only real buttons that mean anything. The 3 buttons I got from here. Yep. Once you hit level 20, just spam your epic strike, and that's kind of all you gotta do. Adrenaline is our best ability on the paladin. Adrenaline into smite. Anyway. I like Saltmarsh well enough. I hate that we used up like a week's worth of named item loots, like drops, on the wrong account, even if they were not going to be useful for the paladin. Just seriously, we got all the named items today. Where are we going next? We've only got a couple left, right? We're getting close to the end of having done every single quest. We are headed to the Lost Gatekeepers pack, which that's where we potentially find the artifact we want. I believe that's the pack it drops in. Fingers crossed, because that would be amazing. That would be amazing to get that. So, we're going to give it a try. Next time, back on our Paladin, squishing everything as we go. Maybe finally get like a real solid, never gonna unequip item. Maybe. But until then, you know. Until then, y'all have a good night. Try to stay off any of the bars. They don't like it when you dance on them.